Move the L stick in the direction of the pitch to adjust the plate coverage indicator, also known as the PCI. Now, when the PCI is aligned, to use pure analog hitting, flick the R stick up for a normal swing, move it left or right for a contact swing, or use power swing by moving. To use directional hitting, to use directional hitting, move the L stick in any direction, then press X for a normal. To use zone hitting, move the L stick. To use default base running, hold L1 to advance all base runners. Press R1 to retreat all base runners. To control a specific runner, move the L stick toward. To use meter pitching, select a pitch type and location, then press X to start the meter. At the top of the meter, press X to determine your throw power. Finally, when the meter changes directions, press X near the sweep. To use pulse pitching, select a pitch type and location, then press X when the pulse is at its smallest size for increased pitch accuracy and better results. To use pure analog pitching, To use meter pitching, select a pitch type. When using button accuracy throwing, it's important to hold the button of the base you'd like to throw to before the ball is picked up. This is called preloading your throw. To preload, hold X for home, circle for first base, triangle for second base, or square for third base. Next, release the base button while in the green area. When using button accuracy throwing, it's important.
Leading off this afternoon for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos Santana. Second baseman, Jason. Kipnis. Francisco Lindor. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Lampner. Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Batting second, third baseman, Chris Ryan. Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Leading off for the Indians, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
My Locker is your central hub.
Chinese Taipei.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 0.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kim. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. It remains 0-0. Jake Odorizzi will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hard hit to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Logan Morrison.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. That center fielder can go get them with the best of them. Tremendous range to left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
Evan Longoria is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting check, the catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Wilmer.
Striding in, Wilmer Flores. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one for Memorial Park. At the plate, Brad Miller. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Right side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Jake Odorizzi.
Into the box, Jake Odorizzi, and he pops up the bunt attempt. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Malik Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kim's there for it. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's Peter Borges standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in, Chris Jimenez.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Into the windup. And the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Morrison's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th.
In now, Clay Buchholz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, right fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. And there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 7, Logan Morrison.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. The pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazelbaker's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half. Digging in for his second at bat, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman Ryan Healy.
In now, Ryan Healy. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
First and second here with nobody out. Now both runners on the move. Swing and a missed strike. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. So the decision to run that time pays off as now following the strikeout, 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. At the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. He popped out in his first trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gloved by Miller. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Scorched to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Ground ball left side. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Borges. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Matt Duffy.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Kim on the move, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Chris Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pops it up back behind second base. Duffy is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in to try it again. Jake Odorizzi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Odorizzi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a wide one here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Malik Smith. is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now 2 runs have scored. Kiermaier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And this is going to wind up an inside the park home run, and that is totally inexcusable. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazelbaker moves over. 1 out.
First baseman number 7.
Riding in once again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Buchholz is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman number 3, Evan
ready for
Longoria.
Another shot now. Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. Number 1 settles under it near second, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Ready for another chance. Clay Buchholz. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Digging in
Number
once
1.
again. Number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
ready once again. Jeremy Hazelbaker. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hit hard but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to center field. Borges patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Brad Miller will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Matt Duffy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kim going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Odorizzi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Miller Rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Malik Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Hazelbaker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Oh, my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
In now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Number 31.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Peter Borges. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Ready on 1-2. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Jimenez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. Jacob Barnes gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 7.
So digging in now,
Morrison.
Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball.
Wilson
just didn't get it up there enough.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kim's on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Jacob Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Standing in, number one. Switch hitter batting left here. To first. Morrison is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the end. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brad Miller.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And the run is in to score from third.
This is why the batting average is so high with the infield drawn in. Little soft liner over the infielders. There's so many ways you can get hits. That's just one of them.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. In time to first, and there are two away. Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted the other way to left center. Borges on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay.
Now pitching for the Rays.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Ryan Healy is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. But he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out. And he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
In now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. ready with the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
Baseball is more than a game.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is in. After a lonely wait, a pitching prospect is called for his turn to take the mound. A coach tries to settle and focus him, laying out simple instructions. The player knows his whole day comes down to just the next few minutes. Many eyes are on him. All he can do is try to make each pitch count. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one. Striding into the box,
Now,
Julian Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Julian Rodriguez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 straight.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, no outs now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Rick Sato comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Standing in, Trevor Slinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Slinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Called strike 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
When you leave a pitch in that location, you have to know these hitters will make you pay for it. Solid double right there, and the pitcher just has to put it behind him and find a way to get out of this inning. In this game, one man's success is the other man's failure. So he'll just have to shake that double off and bear down.
He's set and the pitch. Jesus Aparicio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit sharply on the ground. Boone is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now. Guillermo Peralta. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Guillermo Peralta.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Emerson gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Kosuke Kimura.
Third baseman, Kosuke Kimura.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Emerson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. In now, Steven Dutzman.
7, right fielder, Steven
Here comes
Dutzman.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Down now. Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, a pitcher is never really happy to give up a long ball, but at least it's a solo shot. Most pitchers can overcome a solo home run, but he's got to make sure he stops the bleeding right here. It's about damage control at this point.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. Digging in, Cliff Ferrillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cliff
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. Hayden over to his right. 1 away. Stepping up now, Julian Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Julian Rodriguez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in once again, Rick Sato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rick Sato.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hayden racing back at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Standing in now, Trevor Slinger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Roberts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Doug Hall is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score today. Big Daddy Boog worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
So digging in now, Hugh McLean. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Hugh McLean.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Hayden has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Dave Steen.
Second, right fielder, Dave
into the windup,
Steen.
and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Come on now.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Leo Montes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Montes.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Berlin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida. So striding in, Charles Hayashi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Charles Hayashi.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he definitely crossed him up, leaving him to watch helplessly as strike 3 was called. Any pitcher that can rack up a K against this strong talent is a pitcher that's going to have a job for a long time. We'll see if he can post some more Ks before he's done here.
Jim Christensen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Chopped weakly to the right. Emerson takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Charles Turner.
Batting 6th. Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Meyer.
Nick Meyer.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Roberts is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no air.
Get ahead of him right here.
Digging in, Buster Law. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Buster Law.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We got no one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Leo Chen.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chen.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Riding in once again, Hugh McLean. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Berlin is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leo Montes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Montes.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Swinging a little blooper to center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number.
Your attention, please.
Doug Hall will take the ball now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Jared Robbins worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge plus, allowing a player to keep his mind where it should be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first. With the 15th pick in the 4th round, the Kansas City Royals select Big Daddy Boog, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice again in a future draft.